If this video does not go well, you will not see me for a while because this could potentially be very dangerous. Look what I just got for 30 bucks. So, but the reason why on earth would I do this? One, because it's hecka fun and you gotta do fun things. People, we gotta live a little, right? Oh my gosh, here comes the bridge. It's, okay, we made it. Woo. All right, but yes, different is better than better. I mean, you can be the best in the business. You can be the best around. But honestly, if you are not different, and if you don't show up as different, guess what? Everyone just ignores you. So different, especially when it comes to running a business, when it comes to running a YouTube channel, different is better than better. Sad to say, you can be the best in the world. It will not matter if you do not stand out, if you do not seem to be distinctive, if you don't seem to have anything special about you. I'm a little bit different. I started walking and talking in my videos. I stopped caring about studio lighting. I do have a nice mic. I am shooting on an action camera, but I'm not even shooting on the good one anymore. I mean, this is a good camera. Don't get me wrong, this is the DJI Osmo Action 4, but it's the last generation. It's not the newest. It's not my Osmo fancy Pocket 3, which is about 3 times the price of this thing that I got on Prime Day this summer. And it's okay. It is okay. I decided different was better than better because this I can take with me. And why skateboarding? Well, honestly, one, like I said, fun. You got to keep this stuff fun because content creation, it's a long haul. It's a long play. It's not a short play, right? You don't just make content for a day and expect good things to happen. You get into the content creation habit. You start putting stuff out into the world that helps people on the regular. And oh boy, there's sand. Oh boy, there's babies. Okay, don't hit anyone, right? Keep rolling. But yeah, you gotta take into account what can we do that makes us stand out. It is busy, people are busy, the world is noisy. What can we do to stand out and have fun and do it in a sustainable way? If we're just meeting, I'm Ed Oyama, Super Simple Marketing. I make content marketing simple because especially if you run a business, yo, you got business. What can I say? You know what it is. It's not easy. There's always something to do. There's always fires to put out. And making content on top of that. But it doesn't have to be complicated. It does not have to be complicated. But showing up different, it's not just important, it is the sauce. Now, creative and clever marketing. You gotta get one thing right before you go to creative and clever, which is you gotta be clear on who you are, who your product is for, and what problem does it solve. Donald Miller talks about this a lot in the book Marketing Made Simple, which I am reading, oh my gosh, again, because it's excellent. I'm actually redoing the course because I am helping businesses through Marketing Made Simple, especially if you are a solo small business service kind of person. Love to coach you on it. But here's the thing. Once you get clear, and that actually is pretty clever and creative because most businesses ain't. Seriously. You go to a networking meeting, I don't know, raise your hand if you've ever been to a networking meeting and they give the person the mic and say, yo, tell us about your business, you have a half minute. The guy goes on for 3 minutes because he has no idea what he's talking about. Yeah, it happens. So it's actually very clever to be able to just tell people very simply who you help, how you help them, all that. It's unusual. Oh, hey. Didn't want to hit the kid. There's a kid back there. Anywho. But besides that, at the end of the day, if your content looks like everyone else's content, if your business looks like everyone else's business, I'm repeating myself now, but I got to be repeated. By the way, that's branding, but you got to make sure you look and feel different. The easiest way to do that is to lean into who you are. Me, I used to ride a skateboard every day in college. I sold it at one point. I went to Asia. I got a new one when I came back. I got kids. I didn't take good care of that skateboard. I got a new one from a friend. Didn't take good care of it. That ended badly. It got water damage, sun damage, the whole thing. But I got a new one, 30 bucks, Facebook Marketplace. Wow, this is actually a really good ride, by the way. I can tell that it's not as good as the one I had in college or the one I got after that. The quality of the build here is a little less, but it's surprisingly smooth and it hasn't killed me yet. Well, it's more than I'd ever expect from a $30 skateboard, honestly. I think list price was $50 and it's worth, I'd say it's worth $50. But you gotta lean into your character, your flavor. Honestly, if you are the content creator, and for a lot of you watching this, you are, leaning into who you are is the easiest way to be consistent, have a brand voice, to make this feel like less work, because you don't gotta put on nothing when you show up. If you can show up as authentically as you can, I think it's a little bit scary, to be honest. And let's be real, being vulnerable, letting people know who you really are, especially on the big bad internet. I don't know, man, bad stuff can happen, right? We worry about that, and the fears are not completely unfounded. Bad stuff can happen. A friend of mine, Jimmy, he just got blasted on LinkedIn in the comments, like, oh, your farm is this, such and such problem, ghosted me, blah, blah, blah. He actually looked it up. No, that wasn't how it was, lady. You got the details wrong. You kind of did the bad thing. So, but this kind of thing happens, misunderstandings, right? Straight up accusations, hate, trolls, all that. Yeah, it can happen. But seriously, the strength of your brand, and it can overcome it. If you have content put out consistently over days, weeks, months, and hey, years, it makes it a lot easier for that kind of stuff to roll off your back because people actually know you. And that's the funniest thing about making content like this. People feel like they actually get to know you. It's one of the best things about making content that I've noticed when people get on calls with me. And by the way, hey, small service providers, businesses, photographers, auto detailers, dog groomers, you know. Recently I got on a wedding planner or a wedding professionals podcast by a very excellent wedding coach, wedding business coach, Carissa Wu. Like people like that. See, that's the power, by the way, of being super clear on who you help. But yeah, when you are dialed in like that, and when you get to lean into who you are, there are 100 wedding photographers in my neighborhood, I bet. But Carissa Wu is the one with Pops of Color. She has figured out something that she does, something she naturally dresses as, by the way. That's her character on display. And it's actually super cool to hang out with her, super fun. It's unbelievable. But like it makes her stand out, and it's effortless because it is her. And if it's your business and if it's you, man, I can't think of anything better for you than to show up like that. I would go skating, but there's people there now. So let me just end it there before I hit. Lean into your character, lean into your likes, dislikes. I just watched K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh my gosh, it is so bizarrely specific and about a specific team, what they love and what they're into. K-pop, anime, demon hunting, fighting, ramen, like it's so fun. And I feel like that's exactly why it works, because it's not plain vanilla Pixar. Anyway, different is better than better. I could go off on K-pop, but I won't. But let me know if you want me to. Show up in the comments, did you watch K-pop Demon Hunters? And I will see you in the next video. Peace out, fam.